Hello YouTube, Team Killer 1893 here. I'm going to give you the lowdown on what I think is up with Chariots. I'm bringing Ardai versus Egypt. That brings 4 Chariots, side Chariots, and a carrying X-Men as a general. So yeah, I'm bringing Ardai because it has a good variety of spears and spears that have javelin and counter cav, and also peltas and slingers and hoplites, so which I will all be able to test versus these Chariots. So let's start the first one. Here we go. So this first battle is on uneven terrain, and I noticed that time I tested, and I want to make sure that this doesn't affect my test, so I did a couple other tests, but let's take a look at the first one. So I'm bringing Illyrian Marines and Turiel Spears. I'm keeping my peltas and slingers back for now. So I want to get off a few volleys with these Marines and see how they do. These Turiel Spears have counter cav, so I will also be able to test that. Yeah, the normal thing here is like to drag through all these men, and you're gonna see that the CPU doesn't actually do that. They will just run into my men and pretty much stop. But yeah, the effective way to use Chariots is to keep them moving. But yeah, this test actually works quite well, because now I can see what is broken with Chariots, and that's not Chariots, it's the way infantry and all these javelins hit this going on. That's one of the main things. And here we go, they run into the Turiel Spears. I got it on slow motion. These Turiel Spears in the front are on counter cav. All these Marines and other Turiel Spears are not. And you will see them not doing anything. I mean, come on. Oh, there's one guy running to the back and trying... Oh, more Turiel Spears engaging here. But what are they doing? I mean, I'll give you a few options. Stab the horse in the face, stab the horse in the legs, do whatever. I mean, right, this guy is gonna run up the back. What's he gonna do? These guys are doing futile attempts. Oh, he did a little damage. This guy here, what is he doing? Not sure. Fake jab. Try to poke it up his behind. Check if no one's watching. Step back. There we go. So that took a little while. I mean, normally we wouldn't have that time, because we would just be able to run your Chariots through all the men.
At the double! By your command!
So they do get stopped, but just because the AI isn't that good, in my opinion, and we end up winning it. I mean, second battle, I'm going to show you a little bit more about actual mechanics going on with skirmishing and how it's broken. What I mean is that versus Chariots, the missiles just go overhead way too much. Previous patches you will be able to do flaming shots and run, or not run them amok, but at least waver them or route the Chariots. But this doesn't seem to be the case right now. So I'm gonna try the same thing, which is, you know, as previous match, only on flat terrain now, and check if that's gonna make a difference. Yeah, so here we go, slow motion again. Peltas are keeping back. Look at this. Alright, let's pause this volley. I mean, nothing is hitting the front of these chariots, and these chariots have such a great acceleration that once they get off that first volley, the chariots just run through them, under them, and effectively not gonna get another volley into them. Alright, start this again. Again, look at all those javelins just flying over him. So here we go. Slow this down. Chariots are in. And Turiel spears. These Marines are are in counter cav, so they're doing better. They're actually attacking those chariots. But if we look at this one, I mean, standing still, waiting. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So if the player or AI decides to just start moving again, they will effectively be able to do so with most of the chariots remaining. You will see that if they get bogged down, then missile fire is a lot more effective. But like, I mean, if they're running towards you, you have no chance basically to kill them. Look at this. Flaming volleys just flying overhead. I mean, this is point blank. You should be able to kill them. I mean, they went to school for that, so yeah. I don't know, I don't think chariots are broken per se, but seriously, all that massed missile fire should be able to hit something. And then, I mean, if they're just standing still in front of your spears should be able to easily kill unarmed chariot man with. So yeah, I mean, if you as a unit, any unit would be able to just proactively attack them, yeah, you could stop chariots with a spear unit or something, but none of them do. Only if you get them out of counter cav, which makes the chariots more easily maneuverable and managed. I mean, if you put them in a heavy dense formation, they will get bogged down a little bit, but if you open up counter cav, it means you will attack them, but once they just have the room to start moving again, then they will just run over everything. So that was the last one. Hope you all enjoyed it. I didn't actually, because it means that they completely need to rework the mechanics of missile fire, basically, to be able to hit chariots and be able to attack chariots more proactively with spear infantry, which I think is a lot less feasible than just buffing or debuffing the stats of chariots, which I presume is going to be happening next. And it's just going to be the same, you know, balance, debalance. It's been the same from patch 1 till patch 15, and it's kind of upsetting because I mean, chariots at first were like awesome, and then sucked, and then awesome, and then sucked, and now they're like OP again. Well, anyway, hope you all enjoyed it. Signing off.